Today at Hall Grange we've been doing the official launch for the Wilderness Garden. So the clearance work starts here. It's about 7 acres worth of ground that's got to be tackled, and some very sizable overgrown rhododendrons, some trees that really need to be made safe, and so there's a huge amount of work to be done.
Most of it is overgrown now, and there's lots and lots of brambles that they've had to cut back.
The main plan is to remove the woodland species of saplings and the ponticum which has come up in the last 20-30 years, and actually restore the garden back to heathland, and we'll start recreating Wilks' garden and making it a beautiful, magical experience for the residents and for residents' families and friends, and also the local community.
We'll be able to get local schools, local groups, churches, other members of the community to come in and actually not only be part of volunteering in clearing and redeveloping the site, but then also using the site as well through a mobile classroom that there will be here, a volunteer hub. So it's a real bridging point with the local community for the future.
It is indeed a great project for us, bringing the wilderness back to its original state. Quite a lot of our residents that did remember the wilderness when they were young children, so it's taking them down reminiscent route really, and they're very much looking forward to it.
I remember the original garden when it was in its prime. I used to come to coffee mornings and garden parties when all the rhododendrons and azaleas were out. So it was a really lovely garden at that time.
I'm so pleased that they're going to regain the rockery, because I remember the rockery when it was in good form. But then gradually, because that was left, it gradually disintegrated. And I'm so pleased they're going to put that up there again.
It's an amazing site. It's really large, and it's beautifully framed by the home itself. It's going to be such an opportunity, I think, for residents to find a place of tranquility and calm. It's not going to be a formal garden, but very much one that is more wild and still has accessible pathways around it, so that people can really enjoy being out in nature. And I just can't see anything but huge opportunities here for engagement, for the residents and for the community to come into our home and be part of our community here, as well as us be part of theirs.
The next stage is about making the garden accessible, so using the army of volunteers but also some additional contractors with a real focus on hard landscaping at this point, creating paths that are sustainable, that are of materials that are sympathetic to the environment that we're in, which it doesn't matter whether you're toddling, whether you're walking, whether you're in a mobility scooter. We ensure that we've got that inclusion and accessibility for all.
I think it's wonderful. It'll be wonderful to see the garden back in its original glory, but it'll also be a great facility for the whole area.
I just cannot wait to see their faces when we actually open it up and make it somewhere where they can really enjoy.